Hello and welcome to my very first video. We are here at Slime Rancher. Yay! Some information about Slime Rancher. It was developed by Monomi Park. Early access was released in January of 2016 and the full release was in August of 2017. I myself have been playing since July 2016 and I love it. It's available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Your main character is this girl here. Her name is Beatrix LeBeau. It takes place on the far, far range, which is 1,000 light years away from Earth. And your main place is going to be the ranch, which is left to you by a character called Hobson Twilagers. Alright, and we're going to get started with a new game. And we'll call this Slime Time! And you can choose a save icon. We have different types of slimes here. We'll get to know all of them. And then there are some fruits and veggies, a water symbol, and some hen-hens, roostros, a tar, some special things. We'll go all the way back and we'll choose the pink slime. Now there are 3 different types of game mode. There's the adventure mode. Live the life of a slime rancher and explore the wonders of the far, far range at your own pace. And it is an open-ended game. You can play however you'd like to play. There's no direct path. And then there is the casual version, which is much like the adventure mode, except there's less danger. Take a relaxed take on adventure mode without any threat of tar slimes. Tar slimes are a special type of slime that I will show you as we go on. And then there is Rush. We race against the clock to earn as many new bucks as possible. And the Rush mode is much like adventure mode, except I believe you get 5 days to make as many new bucks as possible. At the end of the 5 days, you can continue playing that save game as if it were any other save. But we're going to do adventure. Confirm. I really love the music to this game. It's so sweet, relaxing. A 1,000 light years away from Earth, on a planet known as the Far, Far Range, Beatrix LeBeau begins her first day as a slime rancher. And here we are! We'll get some prompts and follow those, move around. Go. And let's take a look around. Over here we have some carrots, and we're going to suck those up using our backpack. And hidden back here are a couple of pogo fruits. We'll suck those up too. And this is our ranch. How sweet. And these pink slimes here are so common, they're just hanging out on your ranch. And you can also suck those up just like anything else. I'm gonna clean up our ranch a little bit. These pink slimes here produce these, which are called plorts. That one's a pink plort. what you do with your slimes is you place them in a corral. Now we started with one corral here, and if you press this button on the side, you can see your expansions. So we can build our walls higher, add a music box, add an air net, a solar shield, plort collector, and an auto feeder. And we want enough new bucks to get an air net, and I will show you why. So we're going to place our slimes in here. These walls, you as the character can walk through and you can shoot things through, but your slimes can't get out. If you see up top, there's nothing here. They can jump out. Prompts are kind of silly sometimes, a little bit behind. So we're going to feed our slimes these fruits and veggies. And I believe, here we go. Back here we have a couple of, we have a hen, and this here, which is a chickadee. They are also a type of food. Sorry, but they will eat them. Your slimes, certain breeds of slime will eat your chickens. Not the chickadoos. Those are safe. But the hens, they'll get eaten. Sorry. So, now that we have these plorts, let's head over to the plort market. Plort market set up here. The highlighted ones are the plorts and slimes that we have access to right now. The number is how many new bucks you'll get per plort. And this fluctuates and changes as the days go on. Over here is a special golden slime, golden plort. And they are very rare and difficult to get plorts from. Hopefully we'll see one soon so I can show you how that works. And all of these other plorts here we will eventually have access to, it just takes some time. So you shoot your plorts right into there and we get new bucks for it. So as you saw on the corral, there's the button here, and you can see our expansions available for the corrals. But we have other plots here we can put other things on. You can choose to place another corral, a garden for growing fruits or veggies, a coop for raising chickens, a silo for holding your excess goods like fruits, veggies, plorts, and anything really. Incinerator, which is a great item to have if you're afraid you might have a tar outbreak, if you have way too many carrots than you realize, or later on if you want to keep fire slimes, but that's a little far ahead. And then there is the pond, which is really only useful for keeping the puddle slimes. You see a little animation on here. And you can also suck up water from the inside of the pond, and it keeps itself refilled. So we'll leave this empty for right now because we want to save up to get enough money to purchase the air net. And let's see a couple more chicks. And the chickadoos do grow up to become chickens. And if you just toss them into your corral like this, when they grow up, the slimes will eat them. Okay, so we got a star mail, and you can see that blinking up in the top left-hand corner. And to see your star mail, you have to go home. Head into our house, and our options here are star mail, sleep until morning and return to ranch, Morning starts at 0600 or 6 a.m. And let's check out our star mail. From Casey. Rise and shine. Hi, Bee. What's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. 7Z puts you in a pod and then lights out for all that time? Wow. What's the far, far range like? Have you started exploring? Is the air as clear as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. I'm probably asking too many questions. I bet you have a lot of work to do on that ranch. I still can't believe it's yours now. I guess I better leave you to it and just keep it short. Good luck, Bee. If anyone can make it out there, it's you. Casey. Casey is a friend from back home. Is Casey someone special to Bee? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully we'll get more mail from Casey. And then there's one from the 7Z Corporation. Welcome to the Far, Far Range. Miss LeBeau, the 7Z Corporation would like to welcome you to the Far, Far Range. Welcome, and extend our support in your bold new venture as a slime rancher. Support extended. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in your first few days on the range, until you get more familiar with your surroundings. Traveling at night is not advisable. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack or items to make your slime ranching experience easier, the 7Z Corporation would be pleased to provide you with them from the shop located just outside your ranch house. 7Z Corporation, providing the tools you need to get the job done. For us, for a small fee. The 7Z Corporation. And there's our mail. We're going to return to our ranch, and I will show you around. So you've already seen our plort market, and we've explored some of our plots. This is the backpack upgrade station that 7Z just told us about. And we can get a water tank to hold water, a jetpack, which allows us to jump around and sort of fly to places, get to harder to reach areas. We have a heart module here, which gives us more health, which is down here. And it doesn't seem like it's super useful, but once you start getting tars or other slimes that can hurt you, it's very useful to get a heart module upgrade. We have a power core, which allows you to run longer or to fly longer. And our tank booster, which will let you hold more items in your inventory. We're going to hold off on buying any of these. We'll move around to checking out what else is on our ranch. Over here, you see the red laser. We won't be able to go through there, but you can see that there's something back there. And that something is the Grotto, a dark and gloomy cavern above the sea, and a likely first chapter to that novel of yours. It is a dark and shadowy place. It's very, very pretty though, especially when you get the upgrades for it. It's good for keeping slimes that don't like the daytime, and we'll experience some of those later on. On the other end, again you see that laser field. Over here we have the Overgrowth, the ranch's very own wild side. The Overgrowth is a great expansion to open up first because it produces its own food, which is great for what's called free ranging. So you can just throw your slimes into there, let them eat any of the food that that area produces, and then just come in and suck up your plorts. But unfortunately, we don't have enough new bucks to buy that yet. And next expansion is back here. See something back there. that is the lab. It allows you to begin your career as an amateur unlicensed slime scientist. It is very expensive to unlock, and then it ends up being very expensive to use as well. But after a certain point, money really becomes no object. You're producing plorts, and yeah, it gets easy to earn cash. The last thing we'll see here is the range exchange. It's offline at this moment, but from the range exchange you can talk to other ranchers, and you can exchange things like plorts, fruits, veggies, slimes, and they will send you back new bugs, chickens, other plorts. It's pretty fun, and it also helps you unlock quests. Alright, so we will check out our slimes here. They're doing great, they're staying within their bounds, and I'll call that an episode. We'll see you next time.